Okay everybody, it's Mike here and welcome back for another video entitled Millionaire Mailer Secrets to Postcard Marketing Flyer Programs. Now this is going to be a very important video. I'm going to give you guys some free valuable content on how to succeed if you're doing direct mail marketing campaigns using flyers and postcards through the mail. Okay, so you may want to bookmark this video. Those that have been subscribed to my channel for a while know that I've done a lot of proof videos, and recently I haven't been doing the proof videos. I've been doing more either training or teaching. So today I'm going to give you some more advice, free valuable advice on how to do direct mail effectively. And this is important stuff. You guys are probably not going to hear a lot of what I'm going to say out there in the marketplace. Okay? So those of you that do not know me, I stepped out of corporate America in 2014, and I've been out of corporate America a little over 4 years. And I did it through a direct mail marketing program with a postcard marketing program that I put together back in, I believe it was 2013. Okay, so I know what I'm doing, and I'm going to give you guys some free valuable advice today on how to do this the right way. And I don't say this to brag or boast, but you know, I've learned some things. Okay, I've learned some things, and first and foremost, it's all about, if you guys are doing flyers or postcards through direct mail, it's all about, if you're doing flyers and postcards, or you could be sending booklets in the mail too. It's all about putting the right offer in front of the right people. It's the right offer in front of the right people. And you also need to be able to have a system that closes people effectively. Okay? So I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to be in a hurry on this video. Okay? Because it's more than just taking an offer, buying a mailing list, and sending out a mail piece. There's some specific criteria you guys need to have in place, okay, for this to work for you. And just like when you bake a cake, you need all the ingredients for the cake to come out properly. You need all the ingredients, guys, to make your direct mail marketing campaign effective. Okay? So, number one, let's start with this. You need a list. If you're doing direct mail, you need a list of, well, let's start here first of all. Flyers, there's pros and cons here. With flyers, okay, it's more expensive for stamps. Right now the going rate is 50 cents per stamp for forever stamps. With postcards, they're 35 cents. Okay? So flyers are more expensive to mail than postcards, but you can say more on a flyer, right? You can say more on a flyer than on a postcard. So that's something you may want to consider. And last year in 2017, those that are subscribed probably know this, I made a six-figure income in only 7 months with this flyer program I designed. So a little over 6 months I made 6 figures without a website, without a blog, without a lead capture page. Okay? So after this video you can get more information on this flyer program. I'll put my email address down below this video. And you can request a flyer from my ID number here, which is ID number 1000. You see that? So after this video, request this flyer from ID number 1000. Put that in the title of the email or in the body and say, I'm requesting a flyer from ID number 1000. And I'll reply back and get you this flyer. Okay? So with the flyer, you can say more, right? So the purpose of the flyer is to sell, okay, and close the deal. So the purpose of the flyer is to sell and to close somebody, okay? The purpose of a postcard is not to sell, but to direct them to get more information on the opportunity, okay, or the product or service. So the flyers you want to sell and close the deal, and have a way for them to enroll right from the flyer so they don't have to go online, talk to anybody, whatever. That's what this flyer does. They read through this information, they get a phone number to call to go to a recorded hotline right here, okay, to talk to me live to get their questions answered. And then at the bottom there's an application for them to fill out and send it off to enroll. So they don't have to go to a website, they don't have to go to a webinar, and people that are old school like that because, you know, they don't have to touch computers. Plus they get to talk to a live person. That's important. I just dropped my cap. That's okay. So the purpose of a flyer is to sell. The purpose of a postcard is to direct them to a website, a recorded call, a webinar, or to call a phone number. Okay? So, and flyers are more expensive, of course, but you can say more on the flyer versus a postcard that directs them to call a phone number, go to a webinar, go to a website, what have you. Okay, so that is that. And when you do direct mail, what you guys want to do is you want to market a mid-tier to high-ticket program. Why is that? Because direct mail costs money. My flyer program ranges from $150 to $1,900. Okay? $150 to $1,900. So it's a good range there, right? But realize, I'm not marketing a $25 program, guys. Why do you not want to market a nickel and dime program? Because the cost of direct mail is expensive. If you mail 1,000 flyers, postage alone will cost you, what is it, 500 bucks? $500 for 1,000 flyers sent out in the mail. So you got to have a high ticket program so you can make back the cost of your mailing, guys, to, you know, cover your mailing expense plus get in profit mode. Okay? So that's why a lot of people that get in direct mail programs have to quit in 30, 60, 90 days because they can't afford the cost of envelopes, stamps, the printing of flyers, making up their postcards, the printing cost, the labels, the leads, all that costs money. So I'm telling you guys right now, if you are on a fixed income and you can't afford to mail a lot, you may want to reconsider direct mail because direct mail costs money. It costs money. Okay? So I'm just telling you guys, it costs money for direct mail. Now, you got to have the right ad copy and put that ad copy in front of the right audience. Okay? So, you want to be able to get on the phone. This is important. This is important stuff, what I'm going to share with you. You always want to market, okay guys? You always want to market, if you're doing direct mail, work at home programs, to what's called an opportunity buyers list. Buyers list. An opportunity buyers list. Now, why? Because if you're marketing to an opportunity seeker list, those people you don't know, guys, if they've had a track record and history of buying programs through the mail. See, we don't want people that are just looking around. We want to target people that have bought something through direct mail for a direct mail marketing work at home program. So only market to people who have a proven track record and history of buying opportunities for direct mail, and you only want to market to an opportunity buyers list. Okay, so I'm going to give you the criteria here of the list that you need to look for. Number one, an opportunity buyers list, not an opportunity seekers list. Doesn't matter if you're doing postcards or flyers or booklets, opportunity buyers list, number one. Okay? So, I told you guys you need the right ad copy, you need the right audience, which is an opportunity buyers list. And you want the list that you target to be 100% direct mail generated. If you're doing flyers or postcards, you want a mailing list of opportunity buyers, not seekers, that are generated 100% through direct mail. Why is that? Because if I'm sending postcards or flyers, I want a list of people that respond and buy through direct mail. I don't want to send a postcard or flyer to people who are an opt-in from the internet, that are screwing around on the internet just looking for things. If you're marketing an internet-based program, then yes, you can use internet leads. But when you guys market programs through postcards or flyers, you only want people who have bought through postcards or flyers. So you want 100% direct mail generated list of buyers. Okay? So the next key is, I got my little cheat sheet here because this stuff just started coming to me. You want to read the data cards. And what do I mean by that? You want to be able to work with a mailing list broker that you can call on the phone, and you can critique the type of list you're looking for. You want to make your list broker work hard. You don't just want to take a flyer and say, oh, I'll just take 1,000 leads and not critique that list. Okay, you want to be able to get on the phone and work with the vendor, a mailing list broker that you can talk to on the phone. And you want to tell them, I want only an opportunity buyer list, not a seeker list. I want people that have spent X amount of dollars. That's 100% generated through direct mail, people that have responded through postcards or flyers. And you want to tell your broker on the phone that you only want leads of people that have bought a direct mail marketing program, that are buyers, that have spent money through direct mail, 100% buyers, up to 90 days old. Up to 90 days old. That means they've bought money on a direct mail program in the last 90 days. Now, why is this important? Well, it's important because people that have spent money in the last 90 days on a direct mail marketing program are in the market to buy now. If you're reaching out to a list, folks, of leads that are 3 to 6 months, 3 to 6 months old, the chances of them being in the market because they bought 4 months, 5 months ago, 6 months ago, we don't know if they're going to be in the market, folks, to buy. So you want a mailing list that's at least within the last quarter. So right now it's July 2018. So what this means is I can call my broker and tell my broker, hey, I only want names of people that have bought something through direct mail in the last 90 days, which would be April, May, June of 2018. Okay? So when I see those new lists come out for second quarter 2018, I can go and scarf them up before other people do because, it's a scramble to get the new names. And you want to get them before other people that are big hitters in the direct mail industry get those names. Because once they get them, they got them. And they can mail their offer to these people before you even get yours to them. So if you're marketing to a list, folks, that's anywhere from 3 months old or older, those people have already probably been slammed by tons of offers of people mailing them their offer in the mail. So you may get people on the phone that complain, yeah, I've tried this program, that program, can't make no money. Well, there's reasons people don't make the money, okay? So you don't want to hear that, because you don't want to deal with people that have tried tons of different programs. You want people that are exclusive to you, that you get the first hit at, right, that haven't tried tons of programs. You want people who are in the market now. So you want to get the most freshest quarter of names. That's important. Okay? No, don't buy a list that's, do not get a list that's less than, that's older than 90 days. Very important. Okay? So let me see what else I want to cover with you guys. Oh, this one too. You guys may or may not agree with this, but the list that you want it to be a list of all men. Now, you guys may disagree with this, but if you ask Gerald Peters, who has been doing mail order for some time, ask him if you should market to male or female. I'm telling you guys, you want a list of all men. And the reason for this is because men are more risk takers than women. A woman will look at something and evaluate it. They might jump on it, they might not. Or they might wait a month or 2 months or 3 months. So you want a list of all men. And this is what you want to tell your broker on the phone. Hey, I want only an opportunity buyer's list of people that have spent X amount of money, that's 100% generated through direct mail, not internet-based of people filling out forms, okay? And I want that list to be less than 90 days old. I want the list to be all men, and I want this list to be blah, 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 blah. So see guys, it's more than just a list. You know, it's more than just, oh, so-and-so in my program is using this list, I'm going to use that list and see if I get results. No. No, guys. The list is probably about 60% of your success in direct mail. So you want a list of all men. Okay, all men. Now, the next key is you want to mail to certain states. These are the states I'm going to give you guys. You see, you guys didn't realize, right, that it's all these things, did you? You know, you need to be very, very specific, okay? Very specific. And I would even go specific and tell your list broker, say, hey, when this list hits for second quarter 2018, I want to be the first person to get the names off this list for the quantity I want, okay? Because you never know, guys. The list broker could resell the same names that you just bought. They could have already sold them to 5, 10 other people. So you don't want that. You want to get your offer as soon as the new names come out in front of them first, before 5, 10 other people. Get those names and get their offer in front of them. Okay? So these are the states you want to mail to. New York, New Jersey, Florida's a good state. Texas is a good one too. California. I would say those three are some of the best. Oh, this one might surprise you. Alaska. And Oklahoma. You know what? I'm going to add Ohio too. Ohio. Okay. I recommend these states to mail to. So that's the criteria, guys. Okay. Opportunity buyers list only if you're doing flyers or postcards. Opportunity buyers list only. That's been generated only through direct mail that are buyers, not just seekers. And you want the list to be no older than 90 days old because you want to target people that are in the market. And you want that market to be men only. And you want to mail to those men on those mailing lists in these states. So see, there's a lot more to it, guys, than just, oh, buying a list, buying a list, buying a list. There's specific demographics like this that you guys need to incorporate. And you need to be able to pick up the phone and call your mailing list broker. Because if you just, you know, go to your list broker and say, hey, I just want to list the names, what you got? And they give you junk, it's nobody's fault but yourself that you did not qualify the list and tell your list broker specifically what you're looking for. Okay? Trust me, if you come to these list brokers and tell these list brokers all these criteria here, they're going to know that you know what you're talking about. Okay? And they'll probably respect you more and give you a more specific list than just throwing you a bunch of names that are, you know, older, outdated, or what have you. So now realize, I've given you guys some tips to qualify the mailing list today. So all it's about is putting the right offer in front of the right people. That's what it's about. Okay? This is my flyer program. After this video, go below this video. My email's right down here, successfreedomteam@gmail.com. Tell me that you're requesting a flyer from ID number, right there it is, 1000. See that? 1000. Tell me that in the email, and I'll reply back for you in an attachment to get this flyer to see what this flyer program is about. Let me see if there's anything else I want to cover. Oh, yes. I got tons of flyers here that are going to be going out. But because it's the week of July 4th, this is the one time of the year that I do not recommend you mail until the weekend of July 4th. Because realize, guys, people are spending money on fireworks. They're spending money at the stores, buying things for their family get-togethers. Okay? So do not mail if you're doing flyers and postcards until probably this Friday, at least. Okay? Any other time of the year you can mail clear up to maybe a few days before Thanksgiving or a few days before Christmas. But do not mail the 4th of July week ever, okay? People are blowing money on fireworks. They may be on vacation. They may be out of town, and your mail piece will probably sit in their mailbox, you know, if they're out of town on vacation. You don't want that. You want to mail when they're back from vacation and they have to start their grind again at their job. And another thing, when you're doing flyers, I recommend you mail your flyers in a windowed envelope like this. A windowed envelope. This is what I do when I mail for my flyer program. Okay? Why? It doesn't look like junk mail. See, the label is not on the outside. See, the address is inside that windowed envelope right there. Okay? So use a windowed envelope. Black and white's fine, nothing fancy. Does the color of the envelope or postcard matter? In my opinion, I would keep it simple, like pastel for postcards, or just black and white. And for flyers, black and white. It's not the color of that mail piece that's going to matter, folks. What matters is the ad copy. See? It's the ad copy. You need a compelling story, message on this flyer, if you're doing flyers through direct mail, to compel them to take the next step which is to call this hotline I have on this flyer. Once they call that hotline on that flyer, at the end they get my cell phone to call me to get their questions answered from a live person. They don't have to go to a website, they don't have to go to a blog or computer, and people like that through direct mail, because a lot of people, guys, on direct mail mailing lists, they're old school and they don't want to touch computers. So they want to talk to a live person on the phone. That's how I get my phone ringing. So they read the compelling message, they call the phone number, then they call me if they have questions, and then they fill out the form at the bottom to join right from the flyer. They don't have to go online, they don't have to go to a webinar, and you guys can make great money working from home, mailing cheap little postcards or flyers as well. And I hope you guys have liked this video on the different aspects I've talked about to critique your mailing list so that you get a mailing list of people that will buy your offer in the here and now. Okay? Let me see, I've covered, I guess, most of the things I want. Okay? So if you want more information about that flyer program, down below is my email, successfreedomteam@gmail.com. Email me and say, Mike, I want the flyer from ID number 1000. And I'll reply back in an attachment for you to print off that flyer, see what my program's all about that made me a six-figure income in only 7 months. All right, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, pass it on. And I hope you guys have liked this video entitled Millionaire Mailer Secrets to Postcard Marketing Flyer Programs. We'll see you guys on the next video and hopefully on the road to success. Peace, God bless, I'm out. Have a happy Monday and bye for now.